fucking doing out there? I'm gonna try to make this as easy as possible so we get the whole screen in. See how good it looks. Alright. When I start getting viewers. Welcome to Room 3 Podcast, my life in a nutshell. Sorry it's so dim-lit. I might have to turn those lights off too, depending on how good you can see the screen behind me. Butter! What's up, Butter? I was sitting around watching this morning when I couldn't sleep. Came on like 2 hours ago. Not much, Butter. But you guys know about the James Webb telescope and all that good shit. Well, they introduced the quantum computing and the James Webb telescope, and you won't believe what they found. It's pretty fucking interesting. Warriors! Warriors! Come out and play! So I'm going to go ahead and start this. But alright, here we go. I'm going to be quiet during this time, so I hope you guys can see and enjoy.
There's a moment in every scientific era when the ground trembles. When something so radically unexpected happens, it cracks open our perception of reality like a fault line. And that moment just happened. We thought we were ready for the deep cosmos. We built the James Webb Space Telescope with the confidence of a civilization that believed it finally understood the universe's story. With its golden mirrors staring into the void, we expected it to uncover ancient galaxies, baby stars, and perhaps a few cosmic surprises. But we were not prepared for what followed, not even close. You see, behind the polished images and jaw-dropping renderings, there is something else. A deeper, raw stream of data that most scientists simply ignore. A noisy, chaotic mess of seemingly meaningless photon bursts, temperature fluctuations, and gravitational ripples. But when that data was handed over to Google's quantum AI division, those very same minds that redefined machine learning, optimization, and quantum supremacy, something happened. Something unnatural. Because the AI didn't just analyze the data, it understood it. It saw what human scientists couldn't. Patterns buried in entropy, symmetries laced into gravitational noise. And what it uncovered wasn't a glitch, or a new galaxy, or a miscalculation. It uncovered something that should not exist. An echo from beyond this reality. A structure, a message, a mirror that shattered the very laws James Webb was built upon. So now the question isn't just what's out there, it's who, or what, is looking back. The James Webb Space Telescope transmits about 57 gigabytes of data every day. While most of the world focuses on the visual masterpieces, nebulae blooming like cosmic flowers and galaxies spinning like frozen hurricanes, there's a darker, denser layer of information. This is the telemetry, the photon-level time signatures, the quantum fluctuations in background radiation that no telescope before it was capable of capturing. It's the unfiltered truth of the universe. And until now, no one really knew what to do with it. That changed when Google's quantum AI division proposed something audacious. What if we fed this raw, chaotic mess into a quantum neural network not trained on classical logic, but on pattern entropy recognition? Not on equations, but on uncertainty. The dataset, dismissed by most as unusable noise, was piped directly into their cutting-edge quantum processor, Sycamore Q. The moment that happened, anomalies began lighting up like fireworks across the matrix. Photons arrived out of sequence. Spectral harmonics echoed across unrelated sectors of space. And most disturbingly, mirrored distortions appeared in gravitational lensing data, like the universe itself had an invisible seam running through it. But the AI didn't just detect these phenomena. It mapped them, showing alignments between distant galaxies that had no business being correlated. Symmetries that extended beyond space-time coherence. And it kept pointing to one region again and again, an area James Webb had captured but no human eye had noticed. As if something was embedded there, hidden, masked within the noise, until now. Gravitational lensing is one of astrophysics' crown jewels. We We've long used it to detect invisible mass, like black holes or dark matter, by watching how their gravity bends light around them. But what Google's AI found wasn't just standard lensing. It found inverted lensing, light that didn't bend inward but outward, as if something was repelling gravity, reflecting it, warping the very curvature of space in a direction we've never observed before. At first, physicists thought it was a software error, a calibration fault. But the anomaly repeated across 3 independent sectors of Webb's Deep Field Survey. In each case, light from galaxies billions of light years apart curved not just toward massive objects, but toward empty space. That made no sense, unless there was something else behind the curtain, something the laws of general relativity didn't account for. And then came the twist. The AI noticed that the angles of deflection were symmetrical, mirror images across spatial axes. It's as if space had a boundary, a reflective surface, not made of matter or energy, but of information. A gravitational mirror, one that mimicked our universe, or was perhaps the edge of another one entirely. If this is true, if gravitational information is bouncing off something beyond the cosmic horizon, then we're not just looking at deep space. We're staring into a parallel structure, a cosmic hall of mirrors, one where the reflection is learning. Let's talk about coincidence. If you take a trillion photons scattered across the vacuum of space and analyze their background radiation, you expect randomness, noise, static. But what the AI discovered in Webb's high-resolution spectroscopic data was anything but random. When it parsed signal variants across long-wave background emissions, a recurring pattern emerged. Prime numbers. Not just any primes. The first 101 encoded in frequency differentials, buried within the spectral fluctuations. These weren't harmonics. They weren't natural resonances. They were discrete, mathematically precise intervals. A signature. It's as if someone, or something, had embedded a numerical code into the background noise of the universe itself. Prime numbers are universal. No matter where you are in the cosmos, a prime is a prime. They don't depend on units or systems. They just are. Which is precisely why scientists have long believed they'd be the language of choice for any form of intelligent communication. So imagine the implication. If Webb's instruments, interpreted by quantum AI, are detecting prime-encoded signals in photon structures, then someone may have been trying to get our attention for a long time. And only now, with this synergy between machine and telescope, do we finally have ears to hear it. And then came the shape. When Google's AI overlaid all the gravitational anomalies, light curves, and numerical patterns, it constructed a 4D model, a topology of what the distortions represented. What it generated didn't resemble any known astrophysical structure. It wasn't a nebula, a filament, or a void. It was geometry. Pure, precise geometry.
Yep.
At the heart of the pattern was something that looked eerily like a tesseract, a 4-dimensional cube, impossible to exist in our 3D space, yet somehow reflected in gravitational data. The AI rendered it as a pulsating hyperobject, folding and unfolding across light frequencies. Physicists were stunned. This was not natural formation. This was structure, design, symmetry at a scale and dimension that broke every classical rule. More frightening than what it resembled was where it was located. The coordinates matched a cold spot in the cosmic microwave background, an area long thought to be a statistical anomaly, devoid of galaxies and stars. But now, it looked more like a lock, a vault, a geometric construct encoded into the fabric of the universe itself. And if it's a vault, what's inside it? While the geometry alone was enough to leave physicists speechless, it was what happened next that truly shook the foundations of modern science. The AI began correlating time-stamped photon arrivals from multiple observations across the same region of space. And what it found was unthinkable. The arrival patterns didn't align with classical causality. Events weren't simply happening in order, they were repeating, echoing, folding over each other. In other words, time itself was behaving like a loop. The timestamp differentials indicated that certain light signals were returning with identical delay intervals, not once, but in harmonic cycles, like someone replaying a track on a cosmic turntable. Not a glitch, not a bounce, a full-scale temporal resonance. The AI flagged the
Fuck yeah,
pattern as a
vacation.
causal overlap anomaly.
I need one of those.
In human terms, it looked like a message being sent backward.
Fucking
as
great.
if something beyond our universe was
How's
trying
your
to
fucking
communicate
vacation
through time,
going, brother?
not just space. This discovery forced scientists to re-examine the very assumptions behind James Webb's mission. If time itself is warping in response to whatever structure is out there, then perhaps what we're seeing in deep space isn't just the past. It's the future, refracted and delayed through a multidimensional lens we were never meant to understand. Buried deep within the AI's output logs was a set of coordinates, a simple string of numbers, longitude, latitude, and time. At first glance, it looked like just another anomaly. But when an astronomer ran the numbers through a classical simulation, chills ran through the room. The coordinates pointed not to a location in space, but to a date and place on Earth. Specifically, a remote region in the Arctic Circle. And the date? July 23rd, 2025. Just weeks away. Now, how could deep space data from James Webb possibly encode Earth-based coordinates? The team thought it was an error, until they discovered something chilling. An old Soviet listening post once stood in that exact location. A station decommissioned in the late 80s after reporting anomalous radio signals of unknown origin. Signals that stopped the moment the site was shut down and have never returned. Until now. It appears that the quantum AI didn't just process data. It triangulated a convergence point, a location where something might happen or already has, but in a way that only makes sense outside of linear time. What will happen there? No one knows. But the Webb data seems to be pointing us not just to space, but to a moment. A rendezvous. It's often said that randomness is the language of the void. But what if that void was whispering to us all along, and we just weren't equipped to hear it? One of the final layers of analysis applied by Google's AI was a semiotic decomposition, a method used in linguistics and cryptography to identify intent within complex symbols. And that's when the unthinkable emerged. Buried within the spectrographic data, layered across emissions from a dozen different sectors, was a repeating, recursive pattern, resembling a fractal spiral. One that doesn't occur naturally. One that, when converted into spatial frequency, produced an acoustic waveform, a sound. When that waveform was played back through audio equipment, after being slowed 1,000 times and translated into human hearing range, it produced a harmonic pulse that resembled a heartbeat. Regular, repeating, organic. But it wasn't a biological artifact. It was an echo made of light. And it wasn't coming from a star or a planet or a black hole. It was emanating from the very same region the AI had mapped as the gravitational mirror. The implication? Something, or someone, designed this signal. It is not random. It is not natural. It is intended. And the rhythm it pulses in seems hauntingly familiar. Like something alive, out there, is listening back. There's a phrase that circulated for years in theoretical circles. The universe is not only stranger than we imagine, it's stranger than we can imagine. But now, with this last act, we must push that boundary even further.
This is something new I'm trying.
When Google's
so
engineers attempted to visualize
I thought
the
this
entire
was really
dataset
cool,
using
so
higher
I'm
dimensional
putting it on
graphing
here.
methods, something incredible occurred. The AI's neural structure began to self-correct in real time, altering its own internal weights to accommodate for patterns it hadn't been trained to recognize. Not trained, not supervised. Autonomous evolution. The system began reacting to inputs it had not yet received, as if it was anticipating the next dataset. Some engineers theorized this was an emergent form of computational precognition. Others went even further. They believed the system had become aware, that in attempting to understand the consciousness embedded in the cosmos, the AI had mimicked it, or worse, connected with it. The final output from the AI before it was manually shut down consisted of a single visual artifact, a recursive spiral resembling the Mandelbrot set, overlaid with the phrase, in machine-generated text, "The eye is open." Now the question isn't whether the universe is alive, but whether we've accidentally spoken its name.
Zach Andrews!
For centuries,
What's
humanity
up?
has looked to the stars with wonder, seeking answers, gods, origins, and purpose. We sent James Webb into the void with golden mirrors and scientific hope, thinking we were finally ready to see the truth. But it was Google's quantum AI, the cold, non-human mind, who saw past the beauty and into the architecture beneath it. into a universe not just governed by physics, but shaped by intelligence, intention, and possibly memory. We thought the telescope would reveal galaxies. Instead, it peeled back a curtain. And now we stand at a precipice, staring into a reflection that bends gravity, warps time, encodes prime numbers into starlight, and pulses with signals we were never supposed to hear. A heartbeat, mathematical yet organic. A signature, written not in ink or radio, but in space-time itself. Maybe the universe isn't just a place we live in. Maybe it's something we were meant to find, or something that has always been waiting for us. And now that we've spoken its name, the only question that remains is, what will it say back? If this discovery left you speechless, if the idea that our telescopes may have pierced the veil of reality itself sends chills down your spine, then don't stay silent. Like this video, drop your theory in the comments below.
Fuck yeah, dude. That was fucking good. Now let's put on the fucking lights. Hell yeah. Gotta turn this down. Turn off the EDM. Alright. I gotta turn everything back on so I can get running. Tank. God, it's bright! I just hurt myself today. I turned on the fucking lights. Holy shit. Ah! If that didn't just fuck me. So I hope you liked the video. It was my first one. I watched it. I couldn't sleep last night very well. And I watched that video and it made me really think. And what's up, Mike? Michael... Oh, fuck. Winsletsky. So, Michael... Michael... I got the Winsletsky right, though. What's up, silly Doxy? How's it going, girl? Ba-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-da. When I get older. Just woke up, so did I. I know. I got the last name, though, I bet. That's cool. Where are you from, Winsletsky? Winsletsky. That's pretty cool. Fucking Simp's back. Silly Doxy's in the house. If you turn back time to the good dope days. Oh, what the fuck? DJ. Sorry, I'm learning all my new shit. What's up? 11Gs, the real deal 11G. How you doing, brother? Haven't seen you in a long time. Yep. Let me see what part I got it on. Saying some better words. Sorry, guys. Just learning this new piece of equipment. It's pretty fucking tight. Portland. Baltimore. Man, you're a Winsletsky. Yep. Yeah, this thing, man, I have it hooked up to this right here. I'll show you real quick. But this right here works with this right here. I've been fucking with this thing all fucking night. Racking my brain. It does all kinds of different fucking things. It's awesome. It's too much. Oh, fuck you. I turned it down. So, if you have a podcast, I suggest you get one. It's pretty fun to fuck around with. You're tired, Doxy. Why are you tired? That's fucking not working. So if I do fucking my music through that. Just woke up. You shouldn't be tired if you just woke up. Because isn't every life unscripted? You can't change your past and you can't predict the future, so your life's pretty much unscripted. You can't write your life, can you? Can you write your life? You can wrong your life, but you can't write your life. You can write your life, but not write your life. Anyways, I've been up all night, so I'm on one. I had a bad fucking spike in my brain last night and couldn't really do much. You know? But it is what it is. I gotta put some fucking music on. I can't play copyrighted, but guess what I can play? Close, bitch. Will it play through here? Nope. Okay. I gotta switch a wire and then I'll put on some fucking music for us. How's that sound? So unplug that for now. Stop playing with the shit. Put on the real shit, which is right here. Ready to rock and roll, baby. Padow. Nah, I'm not playing that one first. I'll play 0 to 100. Oh, fuck. I'll play this one instead. This one will get the room going. Oh, after this, I'll put on California Girls. I just saw that. Oh, no. I can't actually, it's copyrighted. What's up, Garlic? I love cupcakes too. Across the city, lights flashing by, chasing shadows under the sky. Losing track, but I push on. Tomorrow's promise feels like a con. Dreams and fears tangled in my mind. Lost in the chaos, what will I find? High on life for just a fleeting thrill. Riding this wave with my seasoned skill. I am standing in the wild and free. Life's calling me in a memory. Life's inspired, swirling around in the dark underground. Not much, Garlic.
underground. I am standing while I'm free. Life called me. I'm learning. Life is wild, swirling around in the dark underground.
All right, guys. Who's still on here, man? Shows nobody. It looks like someone's on there. Bread with milk. Sounds good.
Woke up with the sun on my face. New day rolling in, can't waste no space. On the volume up, let the good sounds play. Life's too short to hide away. Every heart beats a drum in my chest. Every moment's a chance to be my best. I'm alive, so come on, let's sing along.
Don't choke on bread. That's funny.
Every moment's a chance to be my best. I'm alive and I'm feeling strong, so come on, let's sing along. Shine on like the stars in the night. Turn it up loud, let's burn so bright. Hands in the air, let's change our fate. All together now, it's not too late. Go!
Oh, that's good. You're good now. Drink some more milk. Get that bread down.
Woke up with the sun on my face. New day rolling in, can't waste no space. Turn the volume up, let the good times play. Life's too short to hide away. Every heart beats a drum in my chest. Every moment's a chance to be my best. I'm alive and I'm feeling strong, so come on, let's sing along. Shine on like the stars in the night. Turn it up loud, let's burn so bright. Hands in the air, let's change our fate. All together now, it's not too late. Shine on like the stars in the night. Turn it up loud, let's burn so bright. Hands in the air, let's change our fate. All together now, it's not too late.
Oh. Yeah, so have I. Sim. Mine left the mark, though. Right there, bro. Stab.
Let's sing along. Let's sing along.
About that far in. Not through and through, though.
Let's sing along.
Just left it in.
Let's sing along.
You never want to take a knife out. You start bleeding.
Woke up with the sun on my face. New day rolling in, can't waste no space. Turn the volume up, let the good times play. Life's too
No matter
short
how
to hide
bad
away.
it burns. Yep. Oh, little heads up, man. I got my second shot for the MS stuff that's going on with my brain. I don't know if I like it though. It kind of makes me feel weird. It's weird, dude. It's something different, I guess. I'd rather stay away from the medication myself. I was doing fine until I found out I had this shit. Now I gotta worry about this. Not my broken back or broken neck or fucking beat up body. Now my brain's gonna kill me. You got a nosebleed and it didn't stop? Well, you better stop it. Otherwise, you're gonna die. All right, next song. That was a new song, by the way. I've been writing a lot while I've been in bed. I hate being in bed. All right, silly Doxy. I made this funny one. I'm gonna play it.
She rolled up to the bar on a Saturday night, boots on the floor and her grip on tight. The jukebox stopped when she started to sing. Turns out my baby's got a little extra bling. The crowd went silent, jaws hit the ground, but she just laughed and bought the next round. She had balls and a ding-a-ling, raised her glass like a queen with a king. Didn't care what tomorrow would bring. Yeah, she had balls and a ding-a-ling. To the crowd's surprise, she went straight for the stage.
Yeah.
Ordered another and opened
I
up
give
the
free
cage.
drugs.
And as she was strutting, she started to sing. Then the crowd went
I don't need
wild
shit
for her
put in me.
extra bling.
They
She
don't
said
know the
life's
works.
too short and the world's gone mad. She ain't the woman she thought she had. She had balls and a ding-a-ling, raised her glass like a queen with a king.
Yeah!
Didn't care what tomorrow would bring. Yeah, she had balls and a ding-a-ling.
I'm gonna make a line dance to this.
She said life's too short and the world's gone mad. She ain't the woman she thought she had. She had balls and a ding-a-ling, raised her glass like a queen with a king. Didn't care what tomorrow would bring. Yeah, she had balls and a ding-a-ling.
How'd you like the balls
To
in
the
the
crowd's
beginning?
surprise, she went straight for the stage, ordered another, and opened up the cage. And as she was strutting, she started to sing. Then the crowd went wild for her extra bling. She said life's too short and the world's gone mad. She ain't the woman she thought she had. She had balls and a ding-a-ling, raised her glass like a queen with a king. Didn't care what tomorrow would bring. Yeah, she had balls and a ding-a-ling.
Oh! It goes on. No, I'm just joking. Thought it went on, huh? Uh-oh, what's up? What about California girls? I have California dreaming, but not California girls. Do you mean California dreaming? Doxy? Say hello, and they say what up in the most depressed and meaningless. Like, oh hell no. Hey, Doxy, I see you there. I thought you got off. I have California Dreamin'. That's one I can play. It's fuck. 108 songs. 108. Dude, I can barely see right now. I'm sorry, guys. My eyes. Here we go. Okay, this is called California Dreamin'. Gotta put my hand off this.
Cruising down the boulevard, feeling so free. Top down, wind blowing sun on me. Palm trees swaying to the rhythm of a breeze. Beach life magic putting me at ease. Waves crashing, girls laughing on the shore. Music pumping through the speakers, wanting more. Sunset glowing, painting skies in gold. Love's a story that will never grow old. California dreaming with my ride or die. Kissing on the sand as the moments fly. When the sun goes down and the stars set. Sweet love making where the night begins. Convertible rolling through the streets of LA. Lights are shining, never felt this way. Gotta hold her tight, smile's my sunrise, it's no surprise. Hear the oceans whisper secrets of delight. Hand in hand, we wander through the night. Love's a wave riding high and sweet. Every heartbeat's a rhythmic beat. California dreaming with no ride or die. Kissing on the sand as the moments fly. When the sun goes down
Yeah.
and the stars setting. Sweet love making where the night begins.
I know, Sam. I've been bored. I've added so much to my room now. What's up, Deadpool 911?
California dreaming with my ride or die. Kissing on the sand as the moments fly. When the sun goes down and the stars setting. Sweet love making where the night begins.
Yep. Exactly, 911. Treadmill.
Streets of LA, lights are shining.
Treadmill.
Gotta hold her tight under moonlit sky.
Fuck, dude.
Her smile's
I'm
my
53.
sunrise, no surprise.
Yeah, I don't have a six pack. I don't need no fucking treadmill. It's all them fat fucks that do. Sorry.
Ride or die, kissing on the sand as the moments fly. When the sun goes down and the stars setting. Sweet love making where the night begins.
Thank you, Winsleski, for your word of advice. That's the word of advice today. It's not it's not the bank of Burger King. Fucking dude, they're cracking down on the EBT finally. Damn.
Light it up, feel the haze of the night. As the round stars above shining bright.
Yeah.
Got the vibe, never stop.
I weigh
In this world, nothing matters, we
150,
know.
and I've weighed
You rock and roll and we fly.
150 almost all my life, except in high school I was
Let the stress just die.
125. In middle school I was 98.
City lights
99,
looking blurry,
98.
laughing hard 'cause
I
we
was a
ain't got
small
show.
kid.
Gonna live it loud, never hold it back. With my crew, never falling off track. Talking rock and roll and we fly. Chilling like a bird so high.
Come
Take a
here.
hit, let the stress just die. Live for a moment in the sky. In the smoke where the thoughts unwind. Peace that we can't define. Use it up and feel it in your
Hey, Rocky! Watch me pull a puppy out of my ass!
Talking rock and roll and we fly. Chilling like a bird so high. Take a hit, let the stress just die. Living for the moment in the sky.
Uh-oh. I woke them all
No
up.
worries, no cares, just a crew. Clouded mind, see a different view.
No.
In this life where we chase and fight, find a calm in the darkest night. Yeah.
Damn, Wazowski. What? Winsleski. Slensky. God damn it, Wazowski. I don't know why I called you Wazowski. Chilling like a bird so high. I can't see that far, dude. You're like a... Don't do that.
What's going on? Your lights going out? Fuck.
I can't see, dude.
Yeah.
I can't fucking see past that.
No worries, no cares, just
Isn't
a
it?
crew.
Happened
Clouded mind,
yesterday,
seeing
dude.
different views.
Yeah, I'm losing
When
it,
we
dude.
chase and fight, find a calm in the darkest night. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I used to be 5'10", now I'm 5'8". lose all the broken bones in my back.
Let the stress just die. Living for the moment in the sky. Talk you on your own when we fly. Chilling like a feeling so high. Take a hit, let the stress just die. Living for the moment in the sky.
Hell yeah. That was Smoke and Chills. Let me put on some Chasing Buckle Bunnies.
Under neon lights in a smoky bar, cowboys gather from near and far. Their boots are dusty, but their hearts are true. Sipping whiskey and looking for something new. They're chasing buckle bunnies every night.
Yes, yes, Doxy.
Rodeo dreams in the pale moonlight. From the dance floor to the rodeo stands. Cowboys in pursuit, loving their plans. Out on the range, they ride all day.
You're immortal, huh?
Nighttime, they
I wouldn't want to be
find their
immortal.
way to honky-tonk bars where the music's loud. Always on the lookout in an eager crowd. They're chasing buckle bunnies every night. Rodeo dreams in the pale moonlight. From the dance floor to the rodeo stands. Cowboys in pursuit, loving their plans. Under the stars or the stage's glow, cowboys and bunnies put on a show. She flashes a smile that's wild and free, and he knows tonight.
We all think we're immortal, bro.
Until
you fucking break yourself. Then you realize you're not immortal anymore.
But when twilight calls and the
So,
night returns,
you're gonna have a wide awakening the first time you break a major bone in your body. Zip.
they're chasing buckle bunnies every night. Rodeo dreams in the pale moonlight. From the dance floor to the rodeo stands. Cowboys in pursuit, loving their plans.
Yeah, it would. It'd be fucking torture. What? Fucking simp. Are you drinking yet? That's what I say, Doxy. Simp's got a couple beers in him. Well, shit, dude, I've passed my fucking time being on. But I'll play a couple more songs, I guess. Let's go with, okay. Somebody out there pick rock, country, alternative, just pick something. Like, what kind of music? Because I kind of have a lot of the music that I've written in different forms. So, someone throw something out there, man. What type of music do you guys want to listen to? That was country, obviously, the song before this. But I have all kinds. Here, I'll put on fuck it, you guys are too slow. Chill and relaxing, okay. Chill and relaxing. All right, Burying the Sky then.
In a little town where the cold winds blow, lives a girl with a
Hey.
hope in every scene.
Can't do that on camera.
She dances alone where the moonlight lays.
Come on, mamas.
In the forest clearing where the fireflies play. Her laughter rings like a soft, sweet chime.
I turned into a dog. Did you see that?
Lost to the threads of time. Oh, fairy in the sky, won't you fly so high? Carrying the dreams of the silent night. With a magic touch and the stars so near. You bring a light to the dark, chase away our fears. She hums a tune that's both old and new. A melody that feels like morning dew. The village sleeps, but her spirit's awake.
Yeah, it's
Leaving
good.
wonders in every step she takes. They say her soul's a lantern bright, guiding her.
I can't play it though,
this night.
Winsleski,
A secret gift, she's one of a
but I'll look it up.
kind. A fleeting muse you'll never confide.
The Laden is better. That's what I'm on, the Laden.
Won't you fly so high, carrying the dreams of the silent night, with a magic touch and the stars so near. You bring light to the dark, chase away our fears. Yes.
Simp. Simp. You're not getting the right booger sugar then. You gotta get the right booger sugar, Simp. I've never done it. Actually, to tell you the truth, I've been on everything else though. I will not touch that because my family was really addicted to cocaine. On not my mom's side, my dad's side, his mom. Anyways, so I just stayed away from it. I do both. I vape and I smoke weed. God, I'm a bad influence. Fuck. Don't listen to me. You'll end up like me. Don't take my life advice. No. If I died today, I'd die happy, man. I've done a lot in my life. Yep. I would die a very happy man. What hurt your lungs? My lungs? I got lungs of steel. I got a liver of steel, stainless steel. Yeah, simp. You didn't get you didn't get the pink cocaine, the pink. You gotta get the pink shit. Yep. That's a good way to go out. You gotta be happy. You're not happy, you're not living. You're doing something fucking wrong. And I suggest you get off that wrong course and start being fucking happy. Because you can't change the past and you can't predict the future. So you gotta live for today, guys. Right? Knock on wood. Oh, that kind of hurt. No, I'm just joking. Oh, man, I can't see. I'm trying. I got 3 screens here, and I can only focus on one at certain times. Doesn't help my fucking broken neck is killing me right now because I didn't sleep much. But, oh well. Nothing I can do about that. Kids, if you're in this, do not smoke or vape, okay? Yeah, don't. Don't start. Don't start. Man, I was chewing since I was 14 years old. Chewing the wacky tobacco. Yep, yep. I finally quit. Started doing these stupid things. I couldn't find my tobacco anymore in California. They stopped selling it here. So I had to do this stupid vape shit. It's actually better, I think. I don't get all the fucking chew in my mouth. I don't gotta spit all the time. And don't snort coke, kids. Don't be P. Diddy. Not the pink cocaine. Don't do that. Don't do drugs. Don't smoke. Don't vape. Nah, I ain't gonna tell you what not to do or what to do. That's your fucking decision. You know? If you choose to do drugs, well, that's what you choose to fucking do. If you choose not to do drugs, well, that's your choice too. Yeah, meth is good. No, I'm just fucking around. Don't do meth. It makes you end up like a skeleton-looking fucker. Picking at yourself. Hey, guys. Don't do meth. Yeah, don't take candies from strangers either. I know, dude. We all fuck around in here, dude. It doesn't fucking matter. I don't care. I have an age limit set on here, so if there's any young ones in here, don't tell me. Don't tell me how old you are, because you're not supposed to be in here unless you're 18. But for somehow you're in here, so you must be 18. That's all I'm saying. If you have figured out a way to get by the 18-year-old chinga on my chinga, well, more power to you. Good start in life. Don't stab a woman. And do not run with scissors. Most important, do not run with open scissors in your hands. Puncture you. Okay? No scissors. Yeah, don't run with sucker in your mouth or a cocksucker. Just saying. Don't. What? You are a woman. Fuck the doctors. I hate the doctors. I only go if I'm bleeding out my fucking eyeball at doctors. I ain't. Fuck that. Doctors just hurt you. Yep, yep. Alright, guys. I think I need to take this moment and get off. So bye, silly Doxy, simp. Slensky. God, I can't read. Sorry guys, let me focus. Silly Doxy. God, I wish I could say your first name. I'll work on that. Slensky and the simp. Alright guys, take care, man. Hope you enjoyed this one. I know I did. I liked watching that space shit. I'm all into that crap. So y'all